That line right there, the dotted and the solid, you cannot cross that line until you get permission, like he just gave us where to taxi. If you cross that line without permission, you're in big trouble. They'll put you in jail. Gets hot in these planes.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel hot outside, but man, you get in here, you start sweating. So he gave us permission to cross runway 18. There's two runways here. They kind of, see how it's an X?
Yeah.
On the diagram? 18 usually isn't being used.
Roger, or saying you want to circle the runway 18? 36, Roger, circle east, report the circle.
Sounds like someone's going to come in on 18 though. It doesn't get used very often, but he gave us clearance to cross, so we're just checking.
Terminal 9 inform Victor, runway 13, clear touch and go.
No airplanes coming, so we're just gonna cross, and then now we're gonna go over to a little place called the run-up area, and we're gonna do another checklist.
Right.
It's like total safety, make sure everything's working before you take off, you know?
Yeah.
Make sense? Your dad videoing you?
Yeah.
So you're the first scout in this group of scouts that's gonna go.
Oh yeah?
Yep. I took scouts 2 years ago, but they're all not deacons anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, now we're gonna go back to our checklist. Got parking brakes on, doors, windows are locked. All right. Yep. Flight controls, so right, left, back, forward, left, right. Okay, they're all working. Fuel selectors on both. Trim is neutral, mixture rich. Okay, throttle up to 1700. Now we're going to check some engine stuff, make sure everything's running fine.
Full 36, change to runway 18, runway 18, clear to land, wind 2503.
Idle, let's make sure it doesn't die. Sounds like it's running fine. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Did he? Sorry, your headset's not working. That's good.
Have your last words.
See these lines in the middle of the of the taxiway? You want to drive right on the middle, because if you drive on the middle, it guarantees that your wings aren't going to hit something. You know?
Yeah.
Oh, look at all those mosquitoes we just drove through. You see that?
Yeah.
There's always mosquitoes out here. Look at that. Oh. Yeah.
Seminole, not uniform Victor, runway 13, clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go, runway 13, 499, uniform Victor.
Someone's coming in to land right now again.
Yeah.
Wolf 36, taxi to VU via Alpha.
UVU via Alpha, Wolf 36.
Provo Tower, Skyhawk 84717 is holding short runway 13, ready for takeoff.
Skyline 84717, Provo Tower holds short of runway 13, landing traffic.
Holding short runway 13717. You see the traffic coming in yet?
Yeah, it's right there.
Sweet. Yep. We'll go fly over Pleasant Grove first, and then we'll come back down. I already told them northbound departure, so those birds are dangerous.
Is that UVU's plane?
Yep, looks like it.
What did they use it for?
Just for training.
Oh.
Sub 17, left down departure approved, runway 13, clear for takeoff.
Runway 13, clear for takeoff. Left turn out approved, 717. The first time I did this solo without my instructor, I was all confident and everything until I lifted off, and then I was like, oh crap, I can't go back now. I gotta land it.
Yeah.
Okay, gauges are in the green. Airspeed's alive. Ooh, that bird was playing dangerous.
Yeah.
Pretty smooth. Not too bad. I was kind of expecting some bumpiness
Yeah.
after today's weather. You always fly straight down the runway until you get to about 700 feet, 800 feet up, and then you can turn.
Bravo Tower, 499 Uniform Victor, right midfield, downwind, full stop.
Seminole 9 Uniform Victor, runway 13, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 13, 499 Uniform Victor.
Are you a BYU fan?
Yeah.
Even though you're a Patriots fan, how can you be BYU and Patriots? We'll fly over the stadium on the way.
All right.
Cessna 17, frequency change approved.
Frequency change approved, 717. That's interesting that he gave me a frequency change approved already. Still in his airspace.
Yeah.
We'll just stay on. I'm not planning on talking to anybody else right now, so. What? I can't hear him.
Here can I?
No, this is just Provo Airport airspace. All right, you see the stadium?
Yeah.
Seminole 9 Uniform Victor, turn left Alpha 4, taxi UVU via Alpha this frequency.
Turn left Alpha 4, taxi back to UVU via this frequency on Alpha, 499 Uniform Victor.
Okay, you want to fly it for a minute?
Sure.
Okay, so just put your left hand on that, okay? I'll help you if you don't really need to do much. It wants to kind of fly level, so if you want to do a turn, just kind of look out the window and just make sure you're flying straight and level. And if you want to do a left turn, just turn it left or right, okay? Turn it right a little bit, see what it does. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, you better text your wife and tell her we're about to fly over. You can keep flying if you want, I'll just help a little bit.
All right.
Do you know where we are?
No.
That's Provo Canyon right there. So that goes up to Heber.
All right.
Right? So this little field right over there is the cemetery and the graveyard, or the thing by the old Word Perfect campus there.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
So if that's the old Word Perfect, do you know where our house is?
No.
You see the G on the mountain?
Oh, yeah.
I'm just looking at gauges. Are you done flying?
Yeah.
All right. So, see if you can see our houses when we fly over, okay?
All right.
You can see the trail already. Do you see the running trail? See that little running trail going through here?
Yeah.
And here's the big road that goes right up to our house, and there's that park. See the park?
Oh, yeah.
And you can see our church now.
Okay.
So do you see our house yet? Your house?
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, nice. Okay, we'll do a little circle around it.
All right.
Let you feel a few G's there, just one G.
They look like doll houses.
Yeah. You see the high school there? Right there?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Salt Lake, Skyhawk 84717 is at 6,500 over Pleasant Grove area with request.
Skyhawk 84717, Salt Lake approach, squawk 0332.
0332, 717.
There's the cemetery.
Skyhawk 717, radar contact, 900 miles northwest of Provo, say request.
Just looking for traffic advisories as we fly around the valley here, 717.
Skyhawk 717, maintain VFR, Salt Lake altimeter 29er, 89er.
29er, 89er, 717.
Southwest 4398, contact Salt Lake Center. Actually, before you go, how was your ride? Any turbulence?
Let's see.
Southwest 4398, thanks.
Where's the
contact
temple?
Salt Lake Center 133.9. Have a good one.
We already over the temple? Usually it's a pretty easy spot. Maybe we're right on top of it. We might be right on top of it. You see the temple there? Straight down. We'll turn around and see if we can see it.
Oh, I see it.
Do ya? How cool is this, huh?
It's very cool.
Every time I go up, I always think, I can't believe I can just go get a plane and go fly.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, it is. It's really nice.
Contact 717, altitude indicate 6,700, is that what you're showing?
Yes, that's correct, 717.
Thank you.
We're going to get up to 7,000. Because if we go over the lake, I want to be up high enough that if the engine dies, I can glide to the edge. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you're up high enough, then you can do that. You know where we are now? Look at that, flying by itself, man. So this is the north end of Utah Lake, so we're over Lehigh now.
Alright.
We just crossed I-15. Those cars look pretty small down there, don't they?
Yeah.
I contacted Salt Lake to get traffic advisories because this area is very busy. Airplanes going in and out of Salt Lake and Provo, and they always rat you over here for approaches and stuff, so I just wanted to make sure they're telling me where traffic is.
Husky 3 Salt Lake approach, you can expect a visual approach runway 21 into Ogden, maintain 14,000.
That's Saratoga Springs right there.
Yeah.
It's nice and cool up here.
It is.
If it's too cold, you can push that shut too, you know. These last few flights I've been flying without the goggles on, I actually think, wow, it's so easy to fly with when you can see. I've been flying about 50 hours and not looking out the windows, just looking at the instruments, you know.
Yeah.
So that mountain right there is West Mountain. It's over by Payson area and Benjamin. This is called Fairfield Mountain. They have a little navigation device for airplanes on top of this mountain. So it's a high traffic area. A lot of planes fly past this mountain because there's a thing on top that helps planes navigate.
There's a paraglider right there.
Cool. You remember Scoutmaster Valerie? She lives right by that golf course. Her son that was on staff got his mission call. I can't remember where he's going though. I told you they canceled Timberline, didn't I?
They did?
They canceled the Scoutmaster Eric's course. They decided to cancel because they couldn't get enough people signed up.
Yeah.
So Joe and Tucker and those guys that were on staff, they're not doing it.
Husky 3, depart Fairfield heading 310 at the vector final approach course.
Pretty smooth air today.
Yeah.
I've been in moderate turbulence where my head was hitting. It's not very fun. it's hard to do anything on your dash too when it's bouncy like that. Switching frequencies. It just happened to be that I was flying into Salt Lake that day too, and so I was switching frequencies a lot. And
I know a lot of the flight paths come up.
I don't know if I heard all that. Oh yeah. That's why we don't go up high. Yeah. See right here? If I look at my map here, let's see. It'll tell me the airspace of Salt Lake. See those blue lines?
Yeah.
That's Salt Lake's airspace, 9,000 feet. So if I'm in that little square, I need to stay below 9,000 feet to stay out of their airspace, you know, so. So do you know how fast we're going right now? Can you guess?
Is that it?
That's the airspeed. That's how fast the air's going over our wing.
Oh.
So that's in miles per hour. So 140 miles an hour is the wind. But over the ground speed right there, that's in knots. You times that by 1.15. So what's that? Have your dad pull out his phone and do a calculation.
It is 123 knots.
123 knots times 1.15.
Yeah, it's
1.15. 141 miles an hour. So it's pretty close. So we must not have any strong headwind or anything. So yeah, it doesn't feel like we're going that fast, does it?
No.
We're flying down to Nephi and we're gonna do a little touch and go.
All right.
Let's see. 118.275.
Zulu, weather, wind, calm, visibility 108,500, scattered temperature Celsius, dew point 5, altimeter 2990.
All right, so winds are calm in Nephi, which is nice. So we'll do a little instrument approach. I'll show you things that I'm kind of learning. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna get up to 7,700 or 7,600. No, we don't want this one. We want this one. So 7,700. And I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna say procedure. I'm gonna select an approach. I'm going to say it's U14. I'm going to do runway 17, activate. So this little line here tells me that I need to go that way to get onto that pink line. It wants me to be on this line to approach into Nephi. And I need to get up to 7,600 or 7,700. See that right there?
Yeah.
There's a little waypoint called Dannell, D-A-N-N-L-L, or D-A-N-L-L. I need to be at 7,700.
Approach 128.1, have a good one.
So I'm going to get up to 7,700. That way I'm going to clear that mountain. Course is 168. So the way I fly by instruments is I don't look out the window and all I look at is this stuff, and it'll guide me right into the airport until I get right in front of the runway, and then I come out of the clouds and I can see the runway and I can land.
That's cool.
Pretty fun. So it looks like we're not going to Dannell, we're going to Elite, so we need to be at 6,600, so we'll start descending. So Dannell must be back over here. So see how this is coming closer to the center now? As soon as I'm on that pink line, it'll be center. So I need to start turning this way, so that I can stay on that line. Okay, and I want to get 123.07.
717 traffic, 12 o'clock, 5 miles northbound, altitude indicates 8,500.
All right, we're looking for traffic. Thanks, 717. You see the plane 5 miles ahead of us? And they're above us?
Sky 717, staying in Utah Valley, you headed south towards Nephi.
Yeah, we're going to go in and do a practice instrument approach in Nephi, 717.
Sky 717, roger. I'll get you flight following just past that traffic, and I'm terminating.
Okay, 717, thanks. They are heading northbound. They're coming our way, but they're...
Sky 717, reason for that is you'll be leaving my airspace, and then you're in an altitude where probably center can't give you flight following, so once you do your approaches and you head back, just give me a call.
No problem, thanks, 717.
Sky 717, traffic passed off the left wing now, no factor, radar service terminated, squawk VFR, change route.
Squawking VFR, 717. Oh, yep, there he is. Nice spotting, Paul. All right, so we're going to switch over to 123075.
8,500. Scattered temperature 1 Celsius.
So we're about 8 miles away from the next waypoint, and we're about 15 miles away from the airport. Looks like I've drifted to the left a little bit. See how that line went over that way?
Yeah.
So I need to go towards the line. Try to get it to center again. We're going to fly right over Goshen Canyon. You went camping with us there, right?
Yeah.
Yep, this is Goshen Canyon right here. This little road goes up the canyon where we went camping, so you'll have to... Can you see that motorcycle track right in front of us? Kind of past the mountain?
Oh, yeah.
So So our camp was just on the other side of that, remember? Okay, so we're about 12 miles. So 6,600 is what I want to be at when we pass that little elite. Nephi traffic, Skyhawk 84717 is at 6,700, about 12 miles north of the field, coming in on a straight in for runway 717. Can you see the airport yet? So this line that we're on goes straight towards it, so just look straight out there, see if you can see the runway.
Oh yeah, I see it.
You see it?
Yeah.
So I'm going to not look out the window for a few minutes. I'm just going to look at my instruments, unless I absolutely have to. See if I can line up right. So this little line here is going to start coming down, and I want that to be right in the middle, and if I keep those right in the middle all the way down, it'll guide me right into the airport.
That's cool.
As soon as I pass elite at 6,600, that thing should be really close to the middle. Nephi traffic, Skyhawk 84717 is 7 miles north of the airport, coming in on a straight in for runway 17. Nephi traffic. That needle's starting to come down now. So we're about a half a mile to our point. So now we're pretty close right there. So now we just follow this all the way in. And I want to watch my speed too, because I want my speed to be in this white area, so I can put my flaps down at about 3 miles out. And we're at about 4.5 right now. So I'm going to let the needle go down, or go down a little bit just to slow. That's how you slow down, is you put the nose up and you don't give it as much gas. Nephi traffic, Skyhawk 84717 is 3 miles final for runway 17. Nephi traffic. I'm going to do a notch of flaps. This line went down below, so I'm going down to bring it back up. Feels like we're flying slow, huh? We're still going like 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, it does feel like we're flying slow.
That works pretty well to guide you right in, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
I'm just keeping those crosshairs. It looks like I need to go left just a touch. Do another notch of flaps. So now if I come out of the clouds and I look up, oh look, there's the runway right in front of us.
Yeah.
Nephi traffic, Skyhawk 8417 is a 1 mile final for runway 17, touch and go. Nephi traffic. You know what a touch and go is?
You land and then you take off right after.
Yep, you just touch your wheels down and flaps are up. Not too bad, huh?
Nope.
They don't go super fast, but they go about twice as fast as a car.
Yeah.
Nephi traffic, Skyhawk 8417 is turning left crosswind for runway 17. Nephi traffic. Nephi traffic, Skyhawk 8417 is turning left downwind for runway 17. Nephi traffic. So down here in Nephi, they don't have a tower. So I'm not talking to the guy at the tower like we did in Provo. So you have to announce on the frequency where you are so other pilots know, you know?
Yeah.
Let's see, it's 7:41. So we'll go in and do an approach in Provo. You want to do that?
Sure.
You're like, whatever.
Yep.
Let's do the ILS approach in Provo. You want to fly it again, or are you good?
I'm good.
What do you think? Is it fun, or is it boring?
It's just a little bit scary.
Is it? You scared? Does it make you nervous?
Yeah.
Are you afraid of heights?
No.
What makes you nervous?
Lifts.
Lifts?
More than height. Yeah.
Like the feeling in your stomach of going up and down?
No, that doesn't make me.
What is it that scares you?
Lifts, like on mountains.
Oh. Yeah, cliffs. I don't like cliffs either, actually, but in airplanes I don't seem to care.
Yeah.
Nephi traffic, Skyhawk 717 is 2 miles north of the field at 7,300, climbing heading north over I-15.
Transponder-equipped aircraft only. Use caution for bird activity in the vicinity of the airport. Advise on initial contact you have information Tango. Provo Tower information Tango 0056 Zulu. Weather. Wind 260 at 4. Visibility 10. Sky condition 6,000 scattered. Ceiling 20,000 broken. Temperature 13, dew point 03. Altimeter 29902. ILS runway 13 approach in use, landing and departing runway 13.
Two niner 2. So I'm getting my radio frequencies ready to talk to Salt Lake again and Provo Tower and stuff. I'm going to make one last call when we go over these mountains to Nephi. I'll just say last call, and then I'll switch over to Salt Lake, and they're going to guide me into an approach into Provo. And they'll tell me when to turn and everything.
Wow.
So let's see, my thing is 110.3. Procedure. See, flight plan, menu, delete flight plan, procedure, select approach. Nephi traffic, Skyhawk 84717 is at 7,400 feet, about 8 miles north of the field. Last call, heading north into Provo. Nephi traffic.
And November 3 Echo Lima, I missed on your initial check-in. Say your present altitude.
We are at 8,000. We are in RV6.
Thank you.
See, if you have the trim nice and, or the plane nice and trimmed, you can just let it fly, you know?
Yeah.
It just kind of flies itself. On these kind of days when it's smooth air, it's not so bad.
Yeah.
I always worry about taking passengers like this on a bumpy day. If it's bumpy, I won't take them on their first flight. Salt Lake, Skyhigh K4717 is about 15 miles south of Provo at 7,400 with request.
November 84717, Salt Lake Alert, Squawk 0341.
Squawk 0341717. They give me a code and it puts me on their little radar screen. They're going to come back and say radar contact and what's your request.
November 84717, radar contact 20 miles south of the Fairfield vortex. Altimeter 2988, say request.
We just want to do a practice instrument approach, ILS, get vectors and into Provo, 717.
717, roger that. For now, resume on navigation. I'll have vectors for you once you're close to Provo Airport. Closer to Provo Airport.
Roger, resume on navigation, 717.
And November 717, advise when you're current with information Tango at Provo Airport.
We have information Tango, 717. Alright, so this one, I'm going to fly in and there's that wave it point right there.
Yeah.
I need to be at 6,300 feet. So we're going to go across that little hill, go over the lake, he's going to make us turn and we're going to come in and then we're going to hit that, cross that pink line. And then when we hit wave it, we need to be at 6,300 feet.
Alright.
So as we go over the lake though, we want to be over 7,000. Do you remember why?
1766, contact Salt Lake Center 133.9.
Why do we want to be over
So you can
7,000?
glide in.
I can glide over to the side if I have an engine failure. One nice thing about flying in this area, if you ever had an engine failure, there's plenty of places to land your plane.
Yeah.
It's not like you're in a big city, you know, I mean there's plenty of fields and roads.
What temple's that one?
That's Payson. My house that I lived in is 2 blocks on the other side of the temple, east of it.
Oh.
Well, maybe like 3 or 4 blocks. 3 or 4 blocks.
November 717, turn right, heading 020, vectors for the ILS into Provo.
Right, 020, 717. This is an
3512,
interesting vector.
16 right, descend and maintain 12000.
I've never had them turn me this way. They must, I wonder if they're going to take me around and do that. They usually bring me over that way.
Yeah, that is weird.
They're going to take me right into the tower's airspace. Interesting. Unless they vector me around it that way.
November 717, turn left heading 360.
Left 360, 717.
Skywest 3024, Salt Lake approach, runway 16 right, descend and maintain 13,000.
I've never had them vector me like that. That's interesting.
Skywest 3512, descend and maintain 11,000. And Skywest 3024, I apologize, I missed your read back for the altitude. Maintain 13,000, 13,000. Skywest 3024, maintain 300 knots or greater.
Salt Lake Brook, experimental 3 Echo Lima holding at Fairfield.
November 3 Echo Lima, roger.
We'd like to practice the ILS approach as published in the Provo, please.
November 3 Echo Lima, roger. Be advised, R6412 is active below 8,000. You can resume our navigation inbound.
All right, R64, thank you. It's 3 Echo Lima.
R64 is that special restricted airspace over the NSA over there. It's active right now, apparently.
November 717, traffic 3 o'clock, 1 mile eastbound, altitude indicates 5,000.
Looking for traffic, 717.
Southwest 2962, runway 16 left will be on request for you for now. Expect runway 16 right, descend and maintain 14,000. So the 2624 Salt Lake approach, roger, reduce speed to 270, then descend and maintain 13,000.
We have traffic insights going underneath the 717.
And 2624, you were stepped on and read back to verify the altitude for me, 13,000. Thank you. November 717, turn left heading 330.
Left 330, 717.
So 2624, thanks. Next aircraft, Salt Lake exchange to Delta, Salt Lake altimeter 2988. Skywest 3512, reduce speed to 210.
That was pretty close to the tower airspace.
Yeah.
Skywest 3512, contact approach 125.7. Yep.
This heading indicator keeps getting off. I have to keep adjusting it to that compass, you know?
Yeah.
Southwest 2962, what's your current airspeed? Southwest 2962, once you reach 14,000, reduce speed to 250. Skywest 3024, descend and maintain 11,000. November 717, turn 10 degrees right.
Turning 10 degrees right, 717.
Southwest 2962 after you've slowed, descend and maintain 2000. Thanks. And November 717, I'm just going to give you a header, fly heading 360.
Heading 360, 717. What was that?
Now you're back on your vector.
Usually they vector us over here. I mean, now I'm kind of in the area, yeah.
Delta 2624, reduce speed to 210.
Look, it's got a little green trail of where we've flown.
That's cool.
Southwest 3060 Salt Lake approach, descend and maintain 13,000, runway 16 right. Southwest 2962, reduce speed to 210. November 717, turn right heading 040.
Turn right, 040, 717.
Skywest 3024, reduce speed to 210 and contact approach 125.7.
Now he's got
November 717, turn right heading 110, intercept runway 13 localizer.
heading 110, intercept localizer, 717.
November 717, 2 miles from Wave it, maintain VFR, clear ILS, runway 13 approach.
Cleared ILS, runway 13 approach, 717.
Southwest 2962, descend and maintain 1000.
So I want to stay above 6,300.
Delta 2624, descend and maintain 1000. November 717, contact Provo Tower.
Contact Provo Tower, 717.
Yeah, it's right there.
Provo Tower, Skyhawk 717 is on
Yeah,
ILS
it's right
approach
in
2
front.
miles from Wave it, full stop.
Cessna 84717, Provo Tower, number 2, following a Cessna 4-mile final, runway 13, clear to land.
Following Cessna, runway 13, clear land, 717.
Provo Tower, Cessna 792, 4 miles final for 13.
See now, I dipped
702, runway 13,
below
clear touch and go, make
6,300,
right
so I'm
close
going to
traffic.
climb a little bit. See those lights by the runway?
Traffic, and I'd
Yeah.
like to head back to South Valley.
I want to have 2 white and 2 red. That tells me I'm right on the glide
left down
slope.
departure is approved.
But I'm kind of following this, pretending that I don't see it. But if it says 2 white and 2 red, that means I'm right on the glide slope. If I get 2 red or 3 reds, that means I'm too low. So I want to slow down.
Skyhawk 543 Tango Hotel, holding short runway 13 at Alpha 1, ready for departure.
This is 543 Tango Hotel, Provo Tower, hold short of runway 13, landing traffic.
Hold short of 13, landing traffic, 543 Tango Hotel.
I want to get down to my flap speed. So see those 3 lights? That means I'm a little low.
Yeah.
This tells me I'm low too, so I need to go up. That bird was dangerous, flying by us. What, they think they own the sky?
Yeah.
Cessna 17, turn left at Alpha 3 if able.
Left Alpha 3, 717.
Cessna 3 Tango Hotel, left downwind departure approved, runway 13, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 13, left downwind departure approved, 543 Tango Hotel.
Cessna 17, taxi to TAC Air via Alpha cross runway 18.
Taxi to TAC Air via Alpha across runway 18, 717. Now are you nervous?
Bravo Tower, Experimental 3 Echo Lima, 2.2 miles from Wave It.
Experimental 3 Echo Lima, Bravo Tower, how is approach terminate?
This will be a touch and go to the south.
Terminal 3 Echo Lima, runway 13, clear touch and go, right turn out approved.
13, clear touch and go, right turn out, 3 Echo Lima.
Pro Tower Cessna 49792, midfield left downwind, straight in to the north.
So 702, roger, north departure approved, frequency change approved.
North departure approved, frequency change approved.
That guy's telling us where to park, you see him?
Yeah.
Did you used to do that, Paul? Marshal them in? Alright, now we need a checklist to turn things off. After landing, flaps are up, carb heat's off, pitot heat, trim, neutral, landing lights off, transponder, taxi light, brakes, avionics.
Way to go, man. Were you a little nervous to do it?
Not really.
You had one of the best names. I can stop it like a pro. I think you tell if a guy pilot's good or not, it's no stopping landing. Alright, tell me the numbers. 806 point what?
0.
They charged me with this, so we did 1.2. 4 to 6? Yeah, but it would be 2 if this was 7, but it's not. It's 1.3, right? Yeah. I need to take a picture of that. Park it, look at the closing thing.